Sir, did you steal my salad?
Yes.
Hello, you lovely people, and welcome to another video. I am absolutely in the mood for everything Christmassy because it snowed in Germany. Oh my god, in the area where I live, we usually don't get a lot of snow, but this year, holy moly. I've been outside all day long, just running around in the snow like a kid, and I'm enjoying it immensely. In today's video, we will cook a Christmas feast from food waste. I'm a member of an organization called Foodsharing, and we save food from grocery stores, supermarkets, etc. that would be otherwise thrown into the trash, be it because of the best by date or because of little blemishes. Usually the food is still very good to eat, but the supermarkets can't sell it anymore. I can save food from different stores, and one of those is a supermarket. So I was recently at that supermarket, and yeah, I got quite a lot of stuff that I could use for my Christmas meal. Now, to be honest, the stakes weren't really high because in Germany, we don't have one proper Christmas meal that you have to have. Like most people, and this is not a joke, just have sausages and sauerkraut. How very cliche. This has to do with the fact that we celebrate Christmas at the 24th of December, the evening of the 24th. And the 24th itself is not a complete holiday. If it is a work day, most people still have to work until noon, so usually 1 or 2 p.m. And that means that parents usually rush home from work, have to fix up something to eat, and then in the evening they have to play Santa, or in Germany's case, usually the Christkind that brings the presents. Then the kids get the presents, then you go to the church. If you're a member of the church, you go to the church. It is stressful, which is why we usually don't make a big deal out of the Christmas meal. But I will do my very best to create something special. All right, without any further ado, let's go and cook that Christmas meal. This is everything I got from the supermarket today. And as you can see, it's a lot of meat. We have 1, 2, 3 packages of beef. Well, it's geschnetzeltes. I don't know how to translate that to English, but it's basically chopped up beef into little pieces. So you use that for stews or whatever. So we've got 3 packages of these. And with the whole meat, I don't need to repeat it, but you see that up here. Today is the 29th of November and tomorrow is the 30th, and that is why they had to give it away. So 1, 2, 3 of beef geschnetzeltes. Then we have also pork goulash, which is also just chopped up pork. And then we have 3 packages of pork schnitzel. We have 1 pork fillet and 2 packages of cutlets. That is all the meat. Again, loads and loads of meat. You never know what you get when you go to the supermarket to pick stuff up. So this time it's a lot of meat. Sometimes it's no meat at all. You never know. Then we have 4 packages of chopped up buns, rolls, and we use that traditionally in Bavaria to make dumplings. So we can make a lot of dumplings here. We have also 2 ready-made salads with mozzarella and some tomatoes. We've got 1 more package of salad. It's interesting that there were next to no veggies this time. I got a little bit of very sad parsley. With that, basically, it's just you have to give them some water and then they are fine. You know, that is something they don't do in the supermarket, obviously. They don't water the plants, and so, yeah. But I'll give it some water, and then it'll be fine. We have a whole watermelon! Woo! And a cucumber. And that is all. I mean, it's a lot, don't get me wrong. But I'm just wondering what we could make in terms of a Christmas meal. Obviously, meat comes to mind. Just especially I think you say tenderloin, right? But we call that filet. The filet, that is traditionally the piece of meat that you would cook for if you want to do something special. So we will probably make something with this. Dumplings, as I said, it's a very traditional Bavarian thing, and I love dumplings. So pork tenderloin with some kind of sauce, the dumplings, and then we have salad. And we'll have to make something with the watermelon for dessert. Let's see. I decided that as a little starter, we would have mozzarella and tomatoes. Just like, what's it called again? It's insalata caprese. Small one, but we could do that. Now I just had a look at the fridge and turns out yesterday I had 2 of these salads and today I only have 1. I think Toby stole one of my salads, which means that we will have a smaller portion of insalata caprese, but nevertheless, we shall have a little starter. And with the rest of the salad over here, and with this salad and the cucumber, we will just make a green salad as a side dish. Sir, did you steal my salad?
Yes.
Okay, that means we only have a small portion of a starter, but it was your lunch.
Sie können mich nicht einfach so ins Gesicht filmen.
To make up for the loss of half of the tomatoes and half of the mozzarella, I chopped up a little bit of the cucumbers and put them around. And I made these little sticks with tomato and mozzarella because everything looks a lot more fancy when it's on a stick. So we put it on a stick. I just put on a little bit of olive oil and some balsamic vinegar, some salt and pepper, and that's it. And that will be our starter. And here's the finished salad. I just put the salad into the bowl, chopped up the rest of the cucumber, put it in there as well. Some olive oil, some balsamic vinegar, some salt, some pepper, a little bit of sugar. Voila, the salad is finished. So I realized what the problem is with the watermelon. That bit here, but I'm fairly sure that if I cut up this part that we still have a lot of watermelon left to work with, and I thought we could have that as an aperitif. So I will just chop up the watermelon, the good part obviously, and put it in the Thermomix and puree it, and then we'll drink that with Prosecco, the sparkling wine, and I think that should be good. Looks like I just cut off the end of that watermelon and I don't even see bad spots here. So, I mean, I won't use that. That just goes in the compost. But the rest of the watermelon is fine. So we have loads of watermelon. Very good. Sir, do you have any comments on the watermelon?
No.
Okay. That's the watermelon puree. I tried it. It's really tasty. I didn't need to add any sugar. And now just a bit of Prosecco. Okie dokie. Let's try this. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bit too watermelony for my taste.
Sir, step away from the glass. For the main meal, we will take the pork tenderloin and sear it very briefly in a hot pan and then put it in the oven in a little bit of aluminium foil and then bake it in there for, I'll have to check again, but I think around 45 minutes at a low temperature just to make sure that the meat is very tender. So we'll do that with the tenderloin. And then I bought some leek and some cream and creme fraiche for a sauce because I thought, to be honest, I wanted to add a little bit of a sauce, and leek sauce is the most delicious thing ever. So we'll just cut up the leek and brown it in the same pan than we did the pork tenderloin. We will add the creme, a little bit, not everything, but a little bit of the creme fraiche and the cream, and create a sauce with also some salt and pepper and possibly a little bit of veggie broth, but nothing spectacular. Actually, the taste of the pork and of the leek, and that goes very well together, and that should be enough. Then for the dumplings, we will take the bread that we got and just put it in a bowl with some warm oat milk and some salt. And you see, that's the rest of the parsley. I just gave it some water and it came back to life. Not much, but that's enough. And we will add that into the dumplings. And that's the dumplings. We just have to munch that together, form small little bowls, and then cook that in hot water, and then they're finished. And that will be our main dish. I'm a teensy bit proud of myself because I never cooked tenderloin like that, and it's so tender. So this is it without the sauce, but we need the sauce, so just a second. And there's the leek sauce on top of it. And over here are the dumplings. And there's the salad. And there's the starter. And there is the rest of our watermelon prosecco. I have to admit that maybe we have had the whole bottle, but you know, there's still some left here. Okay, guys, I think I have to eat now. I'm starved. Guten Appetit!
More.
And that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. It was quite a surprise what I ended up with. I mean, we did not get a dessert, but we did have sort of a starter and I think a pretty solid main meal, plus an aperitif. So I'm really happy with that. If you did like the video, please like, subscribe or comment. That would really make my day. All right, thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.